Yo, Aladdin, I know you want to be on this piece and shit, but this your alter ego Nate Trey. We need to let these females know what it is.
Funny thing is, bitch thought I was a rebound. Yeah, I said, bitch, had me fuck around and rebound. Fuck, I meant relapse. They didn't know I was versatile, be spiritual, but still say fuck a hoe. Just because she female doesn't mean she woman though. Have your ass gullible, smashing other homie though, taking you for all your dough. Really thought I was one of those? Nope. She thought I was a joke. She thought she had me cause she was talking woke. But wait, you really thought that would impress me? I just show you really just trying to finesse me, and you wrenchy. I can tell by the way you dressing. Funny thing is, she thought I was a rebound. She really knew me. She know how my homies get down. I'm straight gentleman that's raised from the dog pound. Holistic energies, yeah, gangsters what I've been around. Cadillacs and 17, so playaways I've been found. I've been around. Even when I'm down, I'm still rooted to the ground. The king I've been crowned. Check the scoreboard. Dennis Rodman, how I always rebound.
Can't be no fool. To use a pussy as a tool. To have you play by her rules. The game cold ain't cool.
Thinking you could play me, now you fucking with my intellect. Yeah, you little sexy, I show you love up on the internet. But show me you not crazy and a lady and you come correct. But you slap you out the toppy, then I won't even let you suck the stick. Suck the stick, yeah, I'ma hit it with a little twist. A ladder will never be played by no bitch. Yeah, bitch, cause bitches really do exist. Alter ego Nate Trey speaking is shit. Disturbing a piece, something like ludicrous. She must have thought a ladder would grant her wish. Silly rabbit, don't you know tricks off her kids? Think I'm a trick, that's how your ass get dismissed. That spiritual talk and that spiritual walk doesn't mean she not spiritually lost. A spiritual thought, a lot of women don't come across a spiritual boss to make a woman grow and evolve before he evolved what's in her draw. Funny thing is, she thought I was a rebound. She really knew me, she know how my homies get down. I'm straight gentleman that's raised from the dog pound. Holistic energies, yeah, gangsters what I've been around. Cadillacs and 17, so playaways I've been found. I've been around, even when I'm down, I'm still rooted to the ground. The king I've been crowned. Check the scoreboard. Dennis Rodman, how I always rebound. See, a lot of y'all think because I'm meditating, me and some peace and shit, y'all think I'm a nice guy. That nice shit out the window. My exes is the last one to get that energy. But this energy is a real nigga energy. Fuck you, mean.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yesterday I said it was Terrific Tuesday, and it wasn't. What's today? Is today Tuesday? My days are so mixed up. What's today, y'all? I'm telling y'all, my days be mixed up. Today is Terrific Tuesday. I said on my live yesterday it was Tuesday. Didn't nobody correct me. I said it was Terrific Tuesday. But anyway, today is Tuesday. How's everybody doing this afternoon? My name is Goddess Dear Love, and this is the Daily Dose of D, episode 2. Let's see what we're going to talk about today. You know, we always have the word of the day over here. So let me tell you what the word of the day is today. We're going to talk about determine and determination, a quality that makes you continue to try or achieve something that is difficult, which is derived from the word determine. Determine means to decide or establish something with authority or clarity. It can also to refer to discovering or identifying the exact cause, nature, or limits of something through investigation or calculation. So I want to use the word today, determine, with determination. And I'm going to do it on a form of personal development. So, how do you use this word determine for your personal development? Well, one thing you can do is determine your values. Person development starts when you have values in life, and these are going to guide you through to make influence your decisions and actions by determining your values. And then you create a foundation from your values to grow. So let me give you an example. If I say, I determine that honesty, compassion, and self discipline are the values I want to live by. So, this is what I'm setting a value that honesty, compassion, and self discipline are my values. And then I put what I want to live by. So, you wanted to determine, remember, determine what determine means. Let's go back and say that again, what determine means, so we understand. To decide or establish something with authority or clarity also refers to discovering or identifying the exact cause, nature, or limits of something. So while we're going through the personal growth, we're going to go talk, let's look at determination one more time. A quality that makes you continue to try to do or achieve something that is difficult. So, we said the personal, how we could do this in our personal life, and we said with those values, and setting values is going to help you to create a foundation so that you can grow using determination. The next thing you want to do is determine your purpose. So find a purpose that is catered to you and your personal growth. So once you define your purpose, it's going to give you what your life meaning is going to help you to stay motivated and focused on long-term goals rather than just a short-term gratification. Once you define your purpose, you're going to have a long-term growth, and then that's going to help you to grow personally. So make sure you determine that. An example is when you're going to say, I determine that my purpose is to help others through community service and education. So you're stating your purpose, what you're determined to do in your purpose. In that statement, I'm just stating my purpose is to help the community to service and educate, which can be a long-term goal instead of having a short-term goal. I just want to help the community today. That would be a short-term goal. I want to go do this community service today. That's a short-term goal. But when you set a purpose with intention, you determine your purpose. So, the other thing you want to do when you have determined, or when you determine or determination, is have strength, determine your strength and your weaknesses. So, this requires self awareness, and this is key, very important in your personal development. So, determining your strength and weakness allows you to have leverage in your skills while also addressing areas for improvement. So, through self reflection, I determined that my strength is in communication, but I need to work on time management. So, using that example, you're saying my strength is in communication, but you're also going to address what you need to work on, which is considered your weakness. So when you use determination, you need to consider both the strength and weaknesses to help you succeed. Okay? So make sure we keep that in mind because I personally, um, I always want to say that I'm applying this to myself because I am. I really am. Me speaking to you is also speaking to me, most importantly to me. But I'm using it for my experience. So through my experience, I think that I use that example of communication because I think that is a strength of mine. But what I do think is a weakness is my time management. Sometimes I don't uh, set up my times, uh, prepare properly. Like this podcast is supposed to be at a certain time a day, but my self management and timing is off. So make sure you use that when you're using determination. Also, for personal development, you want to determine your boundaries. So setting personal boundaries is good for, it's essential for emotional and mental well being. So, determining what you will and will not accept in relationships or situations is going to help protect your time, your self esteem, and most importantly, your energy. I'm really big on energy. So, determine what your boundaries are. It's going to help protect your time, it's going to help protect your self esteem and your energy, setting these boundaries. So, an example of that is I determined that I need to establish boundaries at work to avoid burnout. So, at that, you're setting that boundary that I'm gonna establish a boundary to avoid burnout, and this is gonna help you with your self improvement as well. I think that's very important that people set boundaries for yourself and others. But since we're talking about self improvement, we're going to focus on that. And this is going to, like I said, help protect time, self esteem, and energy. So, another point for your determination is determine your success criteria. So, personal development requires defining what success looks like to you, not to someone else, but what does success look to you? And success is subjective in determining your own criteria. It helps ensure that your efforts align with your unique aspirations and not just your external expectations. Let me say that again. Determining your own criteria helps ensure that your efforts align with your unique aspiration and not just your external exceptions. Okay? So, an example of that is I've determined that success for me isn't about just about financial achievement. Let me just go to it's not just, but also about work life balance and personal happiness. So you're setting that criteria. Yes, we want to have the financial achievement, but I don't not only just want to have that financial freedom, I also want to have work life balance and personal happiness. This is setting a criteria or setting that intention of what you want to do. So determine your success in criteria. So another point in using determination or determine your resilience. Now this is something that I love as well because resilience is a big thing. I don't like using the word strong. I like to use resilience. So you want to determine your resilience. When you have challenges, personal development involves determining how resilient you can be. This means deciding how you will respond to setbacks and continue to move forward. This means how you will respond to setbacks and continue moving forward. When you face challenges, it can be hard to get through it or determine how resilient you can be. But once you determine what your resilience is, it's going to help you to get through those difficult times. even though you may have setbacks, because people tend to think people that are resilient don't have setbacks or they don't need encouragement and things like that. But you need to determine what your resilience is. So, an example of that is I determined to remain resilient in the face of adversity by focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. Do y'all hear that? We need to focus on your resilience is dependent on focusing on the solution rather than the problem. Y'all need to take a deep thought about that. Because we take so much time and energy worrying about the problem. Well, this and that and this and that. Well, we need to move on to the solution. This is going to help you determine your resilience because you are working on the solution rather than the problem. I love that point. I love that point. That's one of the ones I really like. So here we go, guys. Determine your emotional intelligence. Okay, determine your emotional intelligence because this is all about self view. So you're going to determine how will you manage your emotions and understand the emotions of others is a crucial part of your personal growth. So high emotional intelligence helps with relationships, self regulation, and this is the big one, stress management. And emotional intelligence helps with work relationships, with relationships, sorry, and work relationships as well, self esteem, and stress management. If you determine your emotional intelligence and determine how you're going to manage your emotion and understand the emotions of others, that's definitely going to decrease your stress. I can see how that can tie into that because you're managing those emotions and understanding. So the key points that I see about this is determine your emotional intelligence is that you manage your emotions and you understand the emotions of others. That don't mean you go on managing other people's emotions. You manage yours, not theirs. That's how you're going to determine yours because you're managing yours and you're understanding the emotions of others. This is going to help with your personal growth. So, an example is I determined that improving my emotional intelligence will help me to be a better leader and a communicator. So, you can use these phrases. This is giving examples how you can determine your emotional intelligence. So, the final thing with determining your personal growth is determine your learning path. So personal growth also involves continuous learning. Continuous learning. I repeat, continuous learning. Determine the areas you want to gain more knowledge or skills is key to expanding your abilities and confidence. So if you're determined to dedicate time each week to learn like a new skill, to align with whatever goal you have, if it could be at your job or any personal goal that you have, it's going to help you determine your learning path. This is what's going to help doing that. So this involves continually. I think people think that once they reach a certain level of growth, people tend like, oh, I got that. But to me, in my personal growth, I never stop growing. I'm gonna always elevate. So I'm determined to learn my learning path. So in this, my final thoughts about the word determination. So for personal development, to me, determination means that it reflects a deliberate and conscious process of decision making, being motivated finding answers or making choices. And it's always about navigating through challenges, conflicts, self reflection, and to arrive to a clear understanding of what matters most to you. So, this what determination is when you're developing personal growth. Personal growth. So, you want to define your goals, your values, and your priorities, overcome obstacles, conflicting forces, both internal and external, and make purposeful decisions that align with your authentic self. This is how you can use determination to get personal growth. So the act of determining it can be very empowering. It's going to give us the ability to steer us in the right direction and resonate with our deep thoughts and aspirations. And also, we're going to learn and grow through life and collisions and challenges. And it's going to help us to get a long way. And this process of determination and personal growth is going to give you clarity, resilience, shaping, and help with your future intention and purpose. So that is my word of the day, you guys. The word of the day was determined with determinant, which is part of determination, a quality that makes you continue trying to achieve something that is difficult. So I am determined to keep trying to do these. No, see, I'm wrong saying that. I am determined to do these daily doses of D every day, not try. So let me go ahead and I'm going to close it out. But before I close it out, I want to say thank you to my sponsor, the network, and also to let you guys know the network is more than media. So we actually have a thing going over at the network. If you are a artist, or even if you have like poetry, any type of short stories, excuse me, we're having Ghost in the Headphones on the network. The networks present Ghost in the Headphones, No More Dead Silence. So you can submit your best spooky tracks, spooky stories, poetry, regular music as well. But we want to sort of just to be not spooky, you know what we mean, y'all. It don't have to be all like that. But the email is up here. It's zero network one the network family at gmail.com. Those are zeros. If you go to the network page, you will see all the information. We're gonna do this on the 31st of December. It's gonna be 10 from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Those submissions have to be done by 10:26. Okay. Just go over there and check out the network page too. I know you might not be able to see all this information on here, but this is going down. Please some music, poetry, any type of thing that we're doing, because the network we are representing, and we're more than music. Make sure you come over to the Love Palace tonight with the ships as we continue with that. We got a good one today talking about emotional relationships and emotional intimacy. So I hope to see you over there as well, okay? Make sure you guys come by. Once again, my name is Dee. I'm your host. This is your daily dose of D. Remember to go tell somebody that you love them, and those that you don't love or care too much for, you tell them that you love them as well, okay? Peace and love to everyone, and I will see you real soon. Make sure you come over to the Love Palace tonight, okay? Check us out. We got the Q&A going on right after the pre-record. So I hope to see you then. Peace and love.